All right, gang, let's take a look at Mosaic. This is another commodity play here that we're looking at. Remember what we're doing, free workshops based on the Commitment of Trader report, where we are trading the actual underlying commodities such as corn, soybeans, wheat, cattle, sugar, cotton, and the like. But note that we can take a lot of these ideas and also use them in stocks. Now, Mosaic, more of a fertilizer company, but is closely tied to the commodity trade. And if we look at this one, this is I'm on a weekly chart right now. So you notice that this stock is been pretty sick. You know, we topped out here around 75 back in April 22, and we've just seen really, a case of lower highs, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. So we had a slow grind down, but that momentum has been starting to stall. Okay, so if we come over to the daily chart, we see this a little bit better here, that it's trying to, or at least it appears to be trying to forge a bottom. So what we call this is a kind of a base pattern here, and that is when these lower highs kind of stop, and then we start taking out this series of lower highs. Now we just barely match these swing highs. So we ideally want to see these, price take out these highs and on a closing basis. So one thing about just coming up and nicking the highs and reversing, it's actually having a series of closes above these highs, and that will kind of confirm that we are shifting trend. Okay, and we want to see this, coming out of our Titan levels as always. So I like this pattern here, this basic pattern. But from a seasonal perspective, if we come over here to Mosaic, notice the trend here may be short-lived. This is going back to 1988, and we also have the 10 and 20-year overlay. And so it is favorable here through the month of February, but then we have historically found a cycle top, and then the stock weakens. So here is a little bit cleaner picture here. Should see nice strength into March, and then that momentum kind of dies and stalls out. So if you're looking to get long, take a bullish position, this is a great tool that will help you kind of time your exit. At least going into the trade where price has historically kind of tapped out for the time being. Now we could always go higher. This is a basket of averages, but this is some pretty good data. If we know that this is a strong month, so we would lean bullish side. And then we know that March and April, this is actually a very good table here, monthly average performance. We know that we have strength. We know that March and April, May, and June are weak, then we certainly probably not want to be long. So that's the plan there. We look for strength. Looking back at the technicals here, we don't know how long, how high price is going to go, but we could expect a logical run here into, say, 32, 31, 32, maybe even up to 35. But depending on where we are in time, i.e. look down here in the calendar, we know that we should probably be taking profits as we head into the back part of the spring months.